Demons don't fear your church attendance, but they tremble when you fast with fire. There are fasting methods that don't just weaken demonic influence, they destroy it. Not delay it, not negotiate with it, destroy it. And if your prayers feel like they've been hitting a ceiling, it's because some spirits only bow to the kind of fasting Jesus spoke about in Matthew 17 verse 21. This kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting. You've been binding demons while still feeding your flesh. That ends now. The first fasting method is the isolation fast, pulling away from everything and everyone except God. Not a vacation, a divine lockdown. Elijah went into the wilderness for 40 days and came back carrying fire from heaven. When you shut the door behind you, demons outside the door begin to panic. Your silence becomes louder than 1,000 screams in the spirit. Hidden bondages start breaking. Revelation flows. God whispers secrets to those who are still enough to hear them. Few people know that solitude in fasting isn't weakness, it's nuclear. The second method is the dry fast, no food, no water, dangerous. Yes, biblical? Absolutely. Moses did it, Jesus did it, Esther called one to save an entire nation. Demons that feed on your excess begin to starve. When your body becomes empty, your spirit becomes full. Warning. This kind of fast breaks generational curses because you sacrifice comfort at the altar of desperation. You won't just pray louder, you'll hear clearer. Dreams sharpen, gifts ignite, doors open in the invisible realm that were sealed shut for decades. Then there's the midnight fast, the third method, timing your fast to attack during demonic high hours. Psalm 119 verse 62 says, "At midnight I rise to give you thanks." Why? Because the spirit realm is most active while others sleep. You stop being a victim when you learn to war when others snore. Few people fast at midnight because few people want deliverance more than sleep. But while your body tires, your spirit roars. Paul and Silas didn't just pray in prison, they praised and fasted at midnight and chains broke. Not just for them, for everyone around them. Your midnight fast can set your whole bloodline free. The fourth is the Daniel fast, and no, it's not a health challenge. It's a consecration declaration. Daniel didn't eat pleasant food, meat, or wine for 21 days, and heaven responded with angelic warfare. He didn't fast for food, he fasted for clarity. And though the answer was delayed, the battle was won. Your breakthrough isn't denied, it's delayed by warfare in the unseen. Fasting like Daniel makes heaven reinforce your position. You move from wishful thinking to divine strategy, visions, discernment, prophetic wisdom. Suddenly, what was confusing becomes clear. What was impossible becomes assigned. Finally, there's the repentance fast, and this one is terrifying to the enemy. Because when you fast not for things but for transformation, chains start snapping. Joel 2 verse 12, "Return to me with all your heart, with fasting, weeping, and mourning." Demons thrive on unconfessed sin. But when you fast in humility, your heart becomes an altar, and God becomes the fire. David fasted after his sin with Bathsheba. Nineveh fasted after Jonah's warning, and an entire judgment was reversed. Don't underestimate this. Some demonic legal access exists only because repentance has not been made. Fast until your pride dies. Fast until your appetite for sin is starved. Fast until your spirit cries louder than your flesh. These 5 fasting weapons, isolation, dry, midnight, Daniel, and repentance, aren't suggestions. They are divine technologies few Christians dare to engage. But when you do, the demonic kingdom will recognize your name like they did with Paul. If you want shallow comfort, scroll away. But if you want power that terrifies hell, then step into this. Because when you fast God's way, you don't just resist darkness, you crush it. If this challenged or blessed you in any way, don't keep it to yourself, share it with someone who needs it. Hit that like button to help this message reach more people. Drop a comment below with your thoughts or testimony, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more bold, faith-filled content that sharpens your spirit.